Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about our fuzzy routines that begin at 2:30 p.m. before we head home for the day and before Carline gets started. During this time, it's really important that our kiddos are with their group and we are decently quiet so we can get ice cream handed out and talk about anything that needs to be spoken about before we get started with our fuzzies. This is also a great time to pass out any lunches that are in your lunch bin. Make sure all water bottles are with your campers, and if there's anything that needs to go home, like a baseball mitt or anything like that, that day. On Fridays, your campers will have their backpacks and all of the things going home for the next week. So this is once again a great time to make sure that every camper has everything that they need to go home. When our ice cream comes out, we really hope that you all can get the ice cream to your campers and back to the person who brought it as soon as possible so we can get that ice cream back in the freezer for the next time we have that particular kind. Also, make sure that you are prepared with a fuzzy with your staff. We really like these to be very specific for each child so they understand why they earned a fuzzy for that day. And please ensure that you're tracking the fuzzies on your fuzzy tracking sheet to ensure that each child gets one at least once a week. When your campers are finishing up their ice cream, please just make sure all of that trash is being thrown away. You can have a special helper help you with this. We just want to be held accountable and keep our space clean as much as possible. During fuzzy time, it's also important that we control our behaviors with our campers, and staff needs to be sitting with their groups and sitting with their campers intermixed, not standing above them. We want to be respectful to every group who's giving a fuzzy because your campers will also be respected as well. So it's just nice and appropriate to practice these behaviors. Once fuzzies have completed, we will all stand up and sing a couple of songs in our alma mater before we are dismissed for the day. During this time, it is fun and lighthearted, but it's also good to keep our kids serious and to sing these with all of our heart because it is our alma mater. Once we've completed our singing, we will yell dream big and our kids will head back to their groups and go to their designated car line. It's very important that we keep our kiddos together when we're going to our car line, and it's in a very orderly fashion because we want to get our kiddos to their cars as safe as possible.